Hey everyone out there at Kickstarter, this is Roger, and to YouTube, you know me as Grubus Hello. Part 9 of Dungeon Crusade. When we last left off, there's a couple errors that I made, and I'm sorry, it's hard to explain a game and hold a camera and roll dice and everything. But what an error was, and I made a mention to it in the comments, this orc archer was in this dark room, and he had a +1 damage on a hit, so that to 1, and remember he attacked this archer here. So we have to put a 1 more damage on our archer girl. And also, the warrior had got attacked by the orc brute, and he had Shield of Revenge, which deals 1 damage. So the orc brute should have taken 1 damage from that. And then I think we're good to go. And finally, the heroes get their chance. If you remember, all the monsters attacked, and we did not get a chance. So, moving right along, our cleric will be first. And I'm going to... I should probably use this healing strike. Or, I don't know, he has a healing potion, and if I'm adjacent to a hero, I could use that on them. This repenting strike would be good, especially in the position that we're in right now, to target those two. So, I'll tell you what, why don't we just do that? I'm going to churn him this way, and I'll probably keep him, I'll move him back 1, and these two, the orc brute and that skeleton, and again with repenting strike, level 1 range 1. Actually, I'm sorry, I have to move that back. I thought it had a different range. Apologize. So I'll stay adjacent, and range 1. Add +3 to the attack roll. Target 2 monsters that are adjacent. This attack hits both monsters. So they are adjacent because they're connected there. And so let's see what happens. And what we add 3 to that. So we missed the next, that'd only be 10. We hit with this. And let's add 11. So what we have 11 there and 17. And let's see, skeleton's AC is 13. Didn't hit that. And the orc is also 13. But we do 1 damage to each one of them. So that's how a repenting strike works. So put 1 on the orc brute, and that is the white skeleton warrior, and we'll put 1 there. So it helped a little bit. Okay, next up is the barbarian. And what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to move, he has a movement of 6. He's back here, so we're going to go 1, 2, and since that's my fellow here, I can move past 3, 4. Okay, and then since I'm adjacent, this healing potion is that I have to roll a d4, but I can give this to an adjacent hero, or use it on an adjacent hero. So I'm going to cash this thing in, discard this, and of course I'm going to use that on the archer there, because she is getting up there with hit points. So let's take his token off, and we'll roll a d4 since he's using that on her. And she gains 4 hit points back. 1, 2, 3, 4. And just as a side note, I'm going to redo these hero cards. And I think I'm going to make like a slider that has their hit points on it. So that's coming in the next update, I hope. Okay, now that he can attack, he has his 1 still basic cleave. I have to use it on adjacent monster. I put an S, but you can only use it on a monster. And add +4 to the attack. And I'm going to go after this black skeleton warrior. Wow, what a hit. Hit him on all accounts. 10, 12, 14, and added with the 4, plenty. So the black skeleton warrior will take 3 hits from the barbarian. Again, please leave some comments. Let me know what you think so far. There's still stuff actually I'm going to add to this, but I think this is going pretty well for what it is. So the barbarian is finished. Next up is our archer, and this might be pretty cool. Check this out. I think I forgot about that orc archers up there. But I'm more worried about these guys right here. What we got, the Orc Brute and that skeleton. Okay, it's time to use this special. Again, 2 arrows, 1 bow. You may use 2 basic abilities this turn. Put that in our player area, and let me think here. I can use 2 basic. As long as I don't move, I could use this one here. Range 7, and that gives a good +6. So I will use that. I'll use precision shot, and we're going to add 6 to this roll. And again, I'm not going to move. And for the first one, well, you know what? I'm going to have to move. Okay. Sorry to be indecisive. Okay, forget that thing. I'm not going to use precision shot. I'm going to use this one, long shot. And I'm going to move, because remember, you got to be diagonal, vertical, horizontal. I'm going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to stop there. Oh, but I can't get the Orc Brute. So this is where the strategy and tactics come in. Because I want to try to get rid of this Orc Brute, but the warrior can maybe get him. 2 skeletons right here, right in a row. We're going to go after the black one first, hopefully kill it because it has 3 hit points. And what we get to add, what is that? 3. So it doesn't do that, but that one hits the black skeleton and kills that one. So let's just take care of this one first. Get rid of those hit points. Put him in our player area over here, and then go into the treasure bag. We still got to go back to that other one. 100 gold. Okay, so this one's gone. Discard him. And then she has one more shot at the white one here. That'd be great if I could get all 3 hits on this die and kill him. Crap. Nothing. 6 and a 5. 14 added with 3 is 17. So she does at least 1 hit on the white skeleton. He's still got 2 hit points there. And lastly, and you know what, I'm sorry, I forgot I was bleeding and I didn't bandage that, so I'm going to take a hit for that. Because remember, with bleeding, real quick, when you're bleeding, you could either give up your attack and you could bandage that and stop the bleeding, or keep the bleeding and you bleed out by 1. So I just applied that. And then lastly is the warrior. And he's got dual attack and heroic strike. So if you notice, I cannot get over here, because my thought was to get inside here and hit both of them. But I cannot get to there. So it's just going to be the Orc Brute. And dual strike. I'm going to say I'm pretty confident I can get that with that, because I could use dual strike +2, and I could use it on 1 monster twice. Might as well, I'll just use this dual strike. I can add +2, so I'll get 2 attacks. And 1, because I did not hit with those. But because the Orc Brute has 13 for an AC, and I could add 2 to that, so I do. I kill him. He's gone. Okay, so there, that they the heroes at least got rid of 2 of the monsters, and put him in our player area. Go over here to the elven-made treasure bag. This was made by an elven girl, and we get 200 gold. Okay, guys, I'm about to come up to the 10-minute mark. Come back and we'll see what's going to happen. There's still this skeleton warrior with 2 hit points, and then that orc archer is still fresh. He has nothing. Whoops, he was right there. Okay, guys, hopefully you're liking this. Come on back, and then once we clear those, once level 1 is cleared, we're going to go down to level 2 to find the ogre's lair. So, guys, I'll see you in a bit, and take care.